Man. Man, oh man, oh man. This morning, already waking up to a doozy. Woke up this morning to a notification that my Instagram account got taken down. I don't know why. I guess I must have really pissed off the vegans over the weekend or something. Oh man. Always something. Always something. The best part is I've been trying to get all the fake Instagram accounts taken down, and now my actual real account has gotten taken down. Oh, great way to start the day. Great way to start the day here. And it's a real pain in the ass too with Instagram as well, because like no one actually works there. It's just a bunch of robots, programs. Oh man. Good morning, good morning. Tuesday morning. It's like a Monday, but it's a Tuesday. What's going on? All right. So, if you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. Let's get some likes on the stream. I'll get that so that we can view how many likes are on the stream here in a second. And now we're live on YouTube, Tuesday morning, baby. Good morning. My Instagram's is my name, at Patrick Wieland, W-I-E. There's like 500 fake Patrick Wieland accounts, but there's only one real one. Only one real account. So, this morning, diving into the charts here. What do we got? Let's get prepared for the day at hand. All right. Get some music up in here. Right now, pulling back here, 4,012. We had a nice little kind of just sideways move overnight here. Nothing too crazy. Trying to find the perfect music for the perfect moment. All right, so we pushed up over this area here, that right now, that resistance here at the 13s. We push up that for up to the 15s for a second. We pulling back right now. The MACD is bullish. We got a couple things going on. We got the SPY VWAP right there, 397. We're above that pivot point. 396 is the main pivot point of the day. 396.98 on the SPY right here. We got a pivot on the ES at the 4001. So above us, looking like 462 on the SPY for the pivot. I'd say that gap is pretty much, there's a little wiggle room there still, but pretty much filled that gap. I mean, there's like a 20-cent move left to fill that gap here. Market trying to bounce off the 12s right now, 4,012. So we got the pivot points to think about here on the SPY, like always, 396 being the support right now. We got a little bit of the gap to get filled, like just a very small amount left to get filled right there, and then we're pretty much opening up where we closed out on Friday or Monday or whatever that last close was. And just kind of keeping an eye on everything, looking at everything here. We're above the VWAP on the ES, above the VWAP on the NASDAQ right now. VWAP above the VWAP there, above the 200-day moving average as well. So if we look here at resistance, what do we have going on with like the hourly chart right now? If we look at the hourly chart in terms of resistance, we got this resistance up here in the 20s, kind of that we're pushing into right now. That resistance right there, and then the high later on Monday up at the 28s. If we zoom out more here, after pretty much where we're at right now, Yeah, I got 40s and then 40, yeah, 40 and then like 90s. Trying to get that level there. So pretty much 40s right there. And then coming up being the 90 resistance. And then below us, support-wise, let's say 4,000. Needing to hold here, 4,000 kind of being that key area to hold support. So these are our key levels right now. Key levels. We got that 4,000 level being support down there. Down in the 97s. We got this resistance here at the 20s. After that, you got the 40s. And then after that, you got the 90s. So a little bit, I guess, 28s as well. But kind of thinking that 20 area in general here. And that's the 15-minute chart. Pretty much just going sideways overnight. We opened up. We pulled back. We pushed back up here to the 16s. And we'll kind of see what happens once the market opens. If you guys have already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Ding, 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 ding. New subscriber, let's go. New member, Robert, let's go. What does the yearly chart tell us? Oh, I don't know if we're ready for that right now. I don't know if we're ready for the yearly chart here, but yearly chart's telling us... yep, it's looking good. 4,800 on the yearly chart. I did not go to New York City this weekend. No, not this weekend. Was I supposed to? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, back to the 3-minute chart here. Pushing up right now through the 16s. We'll see what happens here at open. We got about 5 minutes till the market opens. 5 minutes. Somebody said, do I feel like this play is similar to the summer of 1973? Huh. 1973. That might might be a little funny. And here we go, pushing to the 15s right now. We gotta grab something to blow my nose over. BRB. Got me all clogged up this morning. We got the 20s on the book map right now. Trying to push up there to the book map. 20 resistance popping up right there. 20s right now. Nice little squeeze here from the 13s up to the 20s there. You can see going into open right now. We got about 3 minutes till the market opens. 3 minutes till the market opens, and already squeezing up here. If you guys haven't already, let's get 400 likes on the stream before the market even opens. Come on, baby. #1 live streaming. We're live on YouTube. Number one. Let's go. I changed up the chair because I don't know, that black chair was like, it was too gamery. It made me look like I was like a high school kid sitting in that thing. It was very comfortable, but it just sucks that it's like so big in the back. So big in the back. I don't know. Right now, trying to push through that 20 area. There it goes, through the 20s now. Wow, she's still just going higher here. Nice little breakout this morning from the 08s here on the 3-minute chart from this level here, kind of getting in at the 08s, now up there to the 20s. I should have woke up a little bit earlier. I probably wouldn't take that trade anyway, pre-market, but nice little trade there either way. Philip, passing an evaluation. Let's go. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, we got 359 likes here on the stream. Let's get 400 likes. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's your time to party. We got about a minute here till the market opens, so just kind of sitting back, not really in a rush right now to like jump in, be crazy. So I'm totally fine waiting for that market to open here, for the market to open here. There's only one market to open, baby. That's the ES. You know what we're doing. You know what we're trading. 21s now, still pushing. Wowzers. Market just going straight up into open. Gotta love it. We got about 30 seconds here. 30 seconds till the market opens. And here we get ready to go. Here we get ready to go. Here we get ready to go. We got about 5 seconds till the market opens. Let's go. And here we are. Here we go. We are ready to go. Go, 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 go. All right. Market's open. Let's see what happens here. Pulling. I like to get more of a pullback here. We're running into that resistance there at the 20s. So we'll see how this plays out right now. We hold that 20 area. Do we break to the downside here? We got the 13 EMA down there at like the 16s. Right now here on the ES. Got a lot of liquidity stacking up right now at the 20s there. Will they continue to squeeze? And try to push through that 20s there. Is that push through the 21s now? Still squeezing 23s. Running into some trouble there at the 20s. A little pushback. Oh, squeezing right back up there. 23s again. Looking a little squeezy here. Problem is I don't really want to just jump into this move, just going straight up right now. We got that resistance from a Monday or Friday coming up here as well. 25, 26 here on the book map, trying to be resistance there. Right now, just kind of sitting back here, waiting and watching for the right move. We kind of missed out on this move going into open, so don't want to chase this right now. Just want to look for a better opportunity. No chasing, no chasing. No FOMO, no FOMO. Why lie, Pat? What does that mean? What am I lying about? It's too early in the morning for that. What am I lying about? God, too early. Too early for this shit. It's too early for it. Right now, the market pushed up here to the 20s. Kind of just chopping around here at the 20s right now. Looking to see what we got going on. Right now, running into that resistance. Major correction coming up. Major correction. That was a joke from Friday, by the way. It's a joke. Market pulling back right now, 16s, just kind of sitting back, no trades so far, just waiting. Just waiting to see kind of what happens here. We got the VWAP down at the 11s now. Will we touch VWAP here? The NASDAQ and the ES both pulling back to that VWAP area here. We ran into that resistance there at the 20s. Now just waiting to see kind of what happens here at the VWAP. Got the VWAP, like I said, at the on the ES at the 11s right now, so get a little bit lower down there, test that VWAP all the way. No trades yet. Market try to squeeze back up there. If we get back over the 20s, think we get that push through the highs again. She's trying to push through 20s again here. You can see on the 3-minute chart right now, kind of needing to get over that 22 level next. Resistance. If they're going to continue squeezing this higher over that 20 area, possible move up like the 40s. It's needing this kind of breakout play here. Right now, try to hold here at the 15s. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow up that like button. It's free to like. Right now, pulling back here, 15, 16 level. Will we hold that 15 area? That 11, 12, right where the VWAP's at. Get that next push through here, the 20s. I mean, I don't know why I would have scared you off of shorting at the open. I don't. Just because I didn't take a trade doesn't mean you should have taken a trade. I just was trying to be patient there at open. Market right now holding here at the 15s. Looking like it still wants to go a little bit lower. Test that VWAP all the way possible here. The VWAP at the 11, 12 area. Will we move all the way down there? Let's see. And testing VWAP now. Almost 12 low there. Right now, right there at the VWAP, we got to bounce here if we're going to bounce. The bulls need to show some strength here at the VWAP. Bulls need to show some strength here. Still just being patient, waiting, watching here. See what happens at the VWAP right now. The MACD about to turn bearish MACD wise on the 3-minute chart. Right now, try to hold the VWAP here on the book map right there at the 11s right now. Will they start to push it back up here off the VWAP now? Needs to get above this 14 area here, right there at that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart for the bulls to try to push back up here. Someone asked, do I only buy? No, I buy, short, buy, do it all. Depending on the setup. Really what it comes down to. Market trying to push back off the VWAP right there. Beautiful right now. Do we push back up here? We bounced off that VWAP now. Need to get back above the 20s here. Start getting that next move higher. I think we try to get that push over the 20s here and then try to start pushing to the 40s. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow it up, baby. Looking for this move back above the 20s, get above the 20s again, and then try to push to the 40s. Just need more momentum to come in here. Get through this 20 area right here. 2022, need to get through that for the bulls. Right now, we want this candle to squeeze up here. Want that candle to squeeze. Still just kind of watching this 15, 16 level here. We want to get that push through here strong. On the book map right now, we got a bunch of liquidity stacking up there. We get through that, get above the 20s, and then we got 25. 25 sitting there, and then look for like push up to the 30s, possible 40s. Get through this here. Starting to look a little bit better to get this push. Just need to get that push through 20s here. Get over this breakout. Like to get a push above 20s. Bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 20s right now. Get through that 20 area here. Show the strength. The bulls are back after that little pullback. And right now, pushing through the 20s again. Get through 22s next. And then got that high up there at 24s. 25 liquidity sitting there, kind of heavy right now on the book map, but get through that and try to push up there above the 30s next. Twenties sitting there. Just want to see this thing start squeezing through the 20s here. And go, go, go in. Looking to get long over 20s. Just need more momentum. More momentum. Trying to get through on the book map there. Just kind of a battle right now at the 20s. Getting tight right there at the 20s right now. Kind of battling here right now at 20s. Looking squeezy here, looking squeezy. Just want Want to get above that 20 level, show the strength. There we go, pushing above 20s now. We got that 21 area next to get through. Showing strength there, trying to push through. 22s. They're holding that 20s down. Huh. Market getting stuck there at the 22s again. Need to get through this area here. This is that Friday high holding us down right there from Friday. Or wait, that's Monday. Monday's high was 28s. We're getting stuck right now there at the 20s. And then Friday, what was Friday's high? Yeah, Friday's high was 24s. Just not be able to get through that 20 area right now. The battle is real. Market basically just sitting right where we opened at right now, so can we push the first 30 minutes? Need some action here. Need some action here through the 20s. Right now holding there at the 80 EMA, trying to push through. Again, trying to tap that 20 area here on the book map. Get through that 20 area. Got 22, 25 coming up there. Got a bunch of liquidity there at the 15s as well. And starting to squeeze here. Let's go. Need to get this pushed through the 25s next. 20s need to get gone. Need that 20 area to get gone. We want to get that squeeze above this high on this candle right here. We don't want to keep getting stuck right there. Don't let the shorts win. Let the battle begin. Well, the battle has begun. Let the battle win for the bulls. Try to get this push up through the 25s. There we go. Beautiful. Trying to push 23s now. Let's get more momentum behind it. Get through that 25. I think 30s, 28 level will be very doable here. '24 is looking like it wants to get taken out. 24 pushing now. Can we get all the way up there through the 25s next? This is that breakout we were looking for. Can we get it all the way to the 30s, 28s? I'm looking for 25 to break through here. We got a bunch of liquidity sitting on the book map right now at the 25s, trying to hold us down and get through that and go 28s. Need this 25 push strong. 25 push strong, go to 28s. Tapping 24, tapping 24, tap, 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 tapping. Like got a little hammer tapping, tapping, tapping. 24s here. See if we get this break through the 25s here. There's a iceberg seller sitting there right now, the 23s, trying to hold us down. Get out of the way, you iceberger. Iceberg there on the book map, 23 level. And they're chopping it back down. Just didn't have that momentum to squeeze through 25s. Should have went right through it, to be honest. We're gonna hold the 80 MA again here. Got the VWAP at the 12, 13 level. Looking a little top heavy there on the book map right now, but we got 2 minutes here on this 3-minute candle. If we can hold here above that 15 EMA, I think that'll be bullish. We just need to hold above it. We don't want to dip below it here. Another attempt at pushing back above 20s. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow up that like button. Still kind of looking for this move up here. Just need to start pushing faster, stronger. This sitting here at this resistance is not a good spot for the bulls to be sitting at. We want to be above this resistance. Want to be above that resistance there at the 20s. Iceberg seller once again there at the 20s, trying to hold it down. A lot of icebergs sitting there at the 20s. What is going on at 20 level? They don't want it above 20s. You see that iceberg seller sitting there at 20s. Get the iceberg up there at the 23s. Little 10 a.m. bounce. Look at those iceberg sellers sitting there. 500 orders going through there. Not moving the market right now. 500 contracts, 2,000 contracts. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, there's the squeeze. Will this put us through 25s now? Up to the 25s. There must have been some numbers coming out there at 10 a.m. And getting the pushed up here. Beautiful. Looking for 27, 28s. 27, 28 coming up. Give me 28s for the dollar bills. Still looking for some more through the 28s here. Got my stop at the 1950s, but looking for a push up through the 28s. All the way here. 26s trying to push up there again. We're going to see if we can push through 25s here all the way and up to the 28s. Pushing 25s again. Trying to get 26s, 27s to push. And then get that move up there, 28s, 2750. Beautiful. Can we get a little bit more? I'm going to take it off right there. I don't want to get locked into that thing. Or I don't want to fall in love with it. Let's just say that. I don't want to fall in love with it. It's got to go 28s. There it goes. 28s. There we go. Into the 30s now. Let's fucking go, boys and girls. Girls and boys. Are you not watching the magic that is Patrick Wieland? Let's go. My entry was 1950. 1950 there. And 20. 20 and 1950. On the day right now, we're up $3,275. $3,725. I like making money. You guys like making money? I love fucking making money. I do this for fun. You know, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I want to make some money today, boys and girls. And you can see here, locking it down, $3,275. here in the first 30 minutes of market open. I love to see it. I love to see it. Up there through the 30s now, 32, 31s. She's still going. Holy shit. Was there news this morning that I didn't know about? There must have been some 10 a.m. news. Whoopsies. There wasn't, was there? Am I not seeing it? Was there 10 a.m. news? There wasn't 10 a.m. news. Yeah. Just got the boner candle right there. You can see the setup. This is the Patrick Wieland textbook perfect setup, my friends. Look at this thing. You get the breakout right here. And there's that push. We were looking for that push up through the 30s. And there's that target kind of 40 area. What I love about this setup is it's so simple. You guys saw how easy this was. You literally just draw that line there. We wait for the breakout there. We had that. This is actually like, I mean, even easier if you're not always quick to be able to get those breakouts. You had plenty of time to basically jump in here at this area, that 20 area. And there's that move up there, 31s now. So it happened right at 10 a.m. that candle came in there, but there's a squeeze. You gotta love it. This is the Patrick Wieland setup. We got the MACD crossing. We got everything lining up. We got the pivot points. We're above the VWAP. I mean, what else do you want? Don't overcomplicate it, my friends. I mean, on this trade right here, my stop was basically these kind of area here, the 12, 11 area where the VWAP was. Remember, we had the VWAP. The VWAP was right here pretty much that whole time. So we're entering and then holding that, using that VWAP kind of as support there. So but yeah, overall, nice little trade there this morning from the 20s all the way up there to the 34s now, pushing up there. So you gotta love it. The Patrick Wieland easy breakout setup right there. If you guys want to learn more about getting in the Top Step Combine, learning more about trading futures, there's a link there in the chat box to check out Top Step. The great thing about this morning, the greatest part about this morning is, like I said, it opened, just being patient, waiting, right? That's all we had to do, was just sit back and be patient. Everybody was so worried about like, oh, trying to trade this little move at open. And I was like, no, just wait. Just wait, be patient. Wait for that setup to come. And that's exactly what we're looking for. That volume, once that volume came in there at 10 a.m., it was over. You saw how fast that thing squeezed. I just buy market. There wasn't any problem getting filled there. The market dipped below 20s multiple times. Just one long trade, yep. The MACD is bullish here. It's been bullish. There's the MACD. Somebody asked if the MACD was bullish. MACD's been bullish all morning long since open. So My MACD settings. That's my MACD settings right there. I mean, I literally drew this line on the chart, guys. Like, I want you guys to get to a point where you don't even need me to tell you buy. I mean, literally, come on. Could this trade have been any more fucking straightforward? Could this trade have been any more straightforward? There's that pullback we're looking for. We're holding the 80 in May. We're jumping in there above the 20s. Right now, would I say to get long right here at the 30s? I still think there's a move possible up to the 40s. If this breaks over 34, get that move up to the 40s next. What prompted me to draw this line? The same thing that prompts me every day to draw this line. I mean, I drew this line before this even pulled back. It's just, this is my strategy. If you don't know my strategy, well, then you've not been watching my videos. But all I do is I wait for these pullbacks like that, and then I just draw my line. I drew my line before this pullback even happened, but just draw my line on there, and then it's off to the races. How do I determine it's going to the 40s? I mean, we're looking at resistance. We got the pivot point there. We got this pivot point on the SPY at the 462s. Y'all got to start watching my videos. If a lot of the questions that people are asking in the chat right now, I answer all these questions in my videos. I mean, they're literally free videos on YouTube. So instead of asking a million questions every morning, you guys could check out my videos. Literally, I make videos all the time explaining all this. Christian, why am I being greedy by not posting my lives? I mean, other YouTubers don't post their lives afterwards, but it's whatever. I'm the greedy one. I love how I'm the greedy one when this live stream is free. I'm so greedy. I'm gonna start charging $1,000 per day to watch the live stream. I also post recaps every day, pretty much, so I feel like I post the recaps. I said I would leave the live streams up. If the live stream gets 1,000 likes, I'll leave it up on the channel. But other than that, just giving people some incentive to hit the like button. We got 1,500 people watching. We got 500 likes right now. So how is that fair? Who's being greedy now? You guys are being greedy with your likes. You little greedy like sons of guns. The NASDAQ, look at the NASDAQ, just went straight up here on the 15-minute chart here, trying to hit that pivot point on the NASDAQ, 688 on the NASDAQ. Look at this thing. Oh, anybody get long on the NASDAQ this morning? Wowzers. If you got long off that VWAP on the NASDAQ, you made 100 points there, and congratulations. Look at that thing. It's still going. She's still going. She wants that pivot on the NASDAQ. And the ES right now going straight up as well. What's so very interesting is I don't know exactly why we kind of chopped. There was no numbers coming out at 10 a.m. So I'm not sure why 10 a.m. made the move there. But if I would have known that there were numbers, like if I would have said, hey, I think there's numbers coming out at, not if I would have said, but if there actually were numbers that came out at 10 a.m., then I would have understood this price action here. But I'm not sure why this happened the way it did. They basically just kept it inside of this channel until 10 a.m. and then got that breakout there. I didn't even see ECB numbers. There's literally, I don't see any numbers here at 10 a.m. Maybe it was a global dairy trade price index, the New Zealand global trade price. That's what it was. The global dairy trade price moved the market up. That's what it must have been. I don't know. Oh, my MACD settings. Everybody always wants to know my MACD settings. These are stock settings, guys. I got the 8 for the fast, the slows are 21, the signal smoothing is the 13, EMAs. Got it? Everyone's got it? Right now on the book map here at the 30s, we got some icebergers. Got some icebergers there. My stop on that entry, like I said, was basically the VWAP. Kind of like the 21 EMA on that move there. So basically jumping in here long for this break over 20s there. With my stop kind of like at the 15s. I will say that a lot of times, you know, if I'm entering a trade, my stop isn't always like rock hard. It's not always, that sounds kind of weird to say, but it's not always like, oh, I'm gonna like guarantee that I'm gonna get stopped out at this level. I'm trying to be a little bit more fluid with my stops in the sense of, if I'm jumping in here, I'm like, okay, I want to kind of watch to see what happens at that 21 EMA. That's not saying that I'm just going to jump out if we go below 15. It's kind of like I want to watch to see what happens here, right? Does that make sense? Instead of me just putting a hard stop right there, I'm being like, hey, I want to kind of see what the price action's like if we test this area. I don't want to just get stopped out and then the market move back higher. I want to be a little bit more fluid with my stops in the sense of, I'm looking at it more of like, hey, okay, we're pulling back. That's fine. We can pull back. No problem. That's totally fine. But are we holding a key level? Are we just starting to sell off? Like, is that a pullback or is it a sell off? Like you saw this move right here where we pulled back there. You know, we were still holding above that 80 EMA. We're still holding there. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I can still hold on to this. But yeah, obviously this is not financial advice. Don't do what I do, people. My risk tolerance is a lot higher than most people's. You know, I can afford to lose $2,000 in a day, no problem. It's not going to ruin me. I don't know ICT, actually. I posted that video about the whole fair value gap ICT thing, and I guess he mentioned me in his Twitter space. And yeah, my Twitter blew up. It was kind of funny. All the ICT followers on Twitter are really going hard. They were very upset that I used the idea. What's so funny about people, people get like territorial about indicators. Like, oh, that's my indicator. I mean, I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, It's a free indicator. Just because one YouTuber uses an indicator in his video does not make it his indicator. You know, I'm not gonna claim that I'm the inventor of the MACD, that's for sure. I don't know why people get so territorial with their, I don't know, I just feel like people get a little territorial. Like women, people get like upset. Like if you're a YouTuber and you don't give credit to another YouTuber who uses a certain indicator, it's like, oh my gosh, you stole that idea from them. You use the MACD. Well, this other YouTuber also uses the MACD. Like, come on. The lamb chops, fires. There's actually a lot of female traders here in the chat. I gotta be careful. I always say boys. I gotta say the ladies and gentlemen. All right. So not too bad to start the day here. Tuesday morning, we're up $3,000. I can't even post it on fucking Instagram. My Instagram got deleted. I don't understand it. There's 500 fake Instagrams of Patrick Wieland, and they deleted the real Patrick Wieland account. What the fuck? How does this happen? I've had Instagram literally. Like, what the fuck? It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You fucking assholes. Yeah, now I can't even request it to activate it again. It's gone. Instagram's gone. Instagram's gone. Fuck, what do I do now? Do I start over or do I just give up on Instagram? Just no more Instagram, I guess. That sucks. Time to do Uber. Market trying to push up here. 35s on the book map right now. Get that push through the 35s. Got that 38, 40 level up there. We got that pivot point on the ES. The next pivot point on the ES is the 40s. So right now, get through this 35 level. What is deleted talking about? Being short? Anyone that said they were going to short this morning is an idiot. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I'm going to get canceled on YouTube now because I said someone's an idiot. But there was no reason to short at open. Like, there was zero reason to short. My whole thing is, like, there's no point in shorting as long as we're above the VWAP. It's that simple. Like, literally. Like, there's one rule. If I'm going to have one rule in life, I'm not shorting if we're above the VWAP. It's not worth it. So, I mean, that's just the way I look at it. It's like, if I think the VWAP is a really good indicator to show kind of the overall trend and where we're at with the market. You know, if we're above the VWAP, there's no reason to take a short. Deleted, made 3,000 shorting it open. Wow, congratulations. I made 3,000 buying long. I mean, the thing is, like I said before, just because the market moves does not make it a good trade. Like okay, look at this. There's no, I'm just like, okay, you shorted here at the 22s, you covered at the 10s. Wow, like that's not the move I want. You know, the move I want's this move from here to the 40s. I want 20 handles to the upside or downside, but that move at open, this was not what you're gonna short here at the 20s and then cover here. That's not my type of setup. So I'm just gonna just keep deleted in timeout. And stay focused on the action here. Market now pushing up there above the 35s, trying to push 35s. Hopefully you did not get long at 32s, Mel. Right now. Oh gosh, I guess it's okay. If you're long at 32, your stop definitely should not be any lower than 28. I mean, I'm not. I didn't put deleted in timeout because he's not stroking my ego. I put him in timeout because he's the one person arguing with every other person in the chat. So I'd like to keep the chat constructive, not bitching and arguing. What was the signal for the long? I mean, we had every signal for the long. See, like I wouldn't be shorting up here. This thing could easily squeeze through 35s, go to the 40s next. I mean, what about this setup right here? It says short. Doesn't do it for me. I think sometimes people like to predict which way the market's gonna go. I like to trade the obvious move. I like to be like, hey, look at this thing. It's looking like it's a short. Hey, it's looking like a long. Right? Like this is not screaming short me, short me, short me. Bruce Brown, I'm trading 5 contracts. The arrow indicator is still long right now. The arrow indicators. What's funny is the arrow indicator this morning, that would have been that was at 8 a.m. so it's still been long since 8 a.m. here. The arrow indicator, the magical arrow indicator. Do 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 do. Stacking bananas. My risk per contract's definitely more than 150 now. I try to risk around 5 handles per contract. Max. That's kind of like my goal. I'm kind of butthurt about this Instagram thing. I don't like, what the fuck? The best part is that all those other Instagrams, all the fake Instagrams are all still there. How the fuck? I don't even know. What the fucking fuck? Market pulling back right now here, 31s. Like I said earlier, just because the market's moving does not mean it's a good trade, you know? Right now, pulling back here into the 30s. We got the VWAP all the way down there at the 16s right now. I would have liked a little bit more of a push up here to that pivot point. Right now, we're up $3,000 on the day. $3,000 on the day here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. We need 1,000 likes here on the stream. Let's go. We got 704 likes. Can we get another 300 likes all of a sudden? Let us make it happen. Move your little mouses. Ding, 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 ding. Push, 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 push. So right now, just kind of going sideways here at the 30 level. We're just sitting back. No trades right now. Just sitting back here and waiting. Some iceberg orders sitting there, 29, 30, 32s. Kind of chopping around, chop, chop, chop city here. I think our problem right now is that the NASDAQ kind of pushed up perfectly to that pivot point and got stuck right there. So NASDAQ losing momentum. The ES having some trouble here. You see they're holding that 30 here right now. Hey Corwin, go ahead and short, my friend. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care what people do. You can short, go long, whatever you want to do. I personally just am not going to get short right here. Not until something changes. Especially until if we get below, you know, 15 EMA, I mean the 21 EMA, then it's okay. Then we start thinking about shorting. But even then, I'm thinking that we pull back, kind of retest some of this area here. Maybe 24s would still be bullish. Try to get down like to the middle of this big candle right here, this big boner candle. Kind of fill that 24 area there. That was a pretty big move up there. So I'd say even a bullish pullback would be down here. Again, kind of pull back and then get that next move higher. And then someone talking about the daily chart here. This is what we talked about. I talked about this last night, actually posting this up on Twitter. This 43-40 area right here. We still got some room to go. The high so far only 35. So that high of this big red candle right there on the daily chart. Trying to push through that. We basically put in a higher low there as well on the daily recently there at the 3800s. We'll see how she plays out here. Bookmap right now pulling down here 25s. You got support there right now, some liquidity there at the 25s, 24s, 22s. Let's see what happens here. Right now we're below that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. If you want to add the tick chart on the Top Step Trader platform, it's just go to the time period in the chart, same as you would 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute. You can change the ticks. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always, you know, little trades, little scalps here and there, but lately I've just been trying to focus more on getting those bigger moves with the overall trend than trying to get, you know, 5 handles on this short right here. Sure, you could have shorted there, it could have went down, perfect. You could have shorted there, it could have went up. So, you know, I much rather would be with the trend than trying to fight the trend. And everyone's gonna like make it a joke now, like, I shorted and made money. Hey, congratulations. I got nothing against people making money. I got nothing against it. There's enough money for everyone to make. What am I gonna do about this fucking Instagram account thing? I'm like really not stoked here. This is some real bullshit. Market pulling back right now, 25ers. We got the VWAP on the ES down there at the 17s. Was kind of thinking we get this little pullback here, kind of test this candle like 50%, maybe a little lower on this candle. See if we find some support here. Just trying to sit back here, be patient, waiting and watching. Right now it's 10:30 here in the morning. We got 756 likes. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Blow it up, baby. Should we do a course giveaway today? Give away the course. One giveaway. Well, we get 1,000 likes on the stream and we'll do the giveaway here. We also got a Bookmap account to give away as well, so we'll maybe do the Bookmap giveaway tomorrow. We'll do the course giveaway today. So if we get 1,000 likes here on the stream before we finish, we'll do the giveaway. 1,000 likes. Can we get it? 4,025, trying to hold up there right now on the ES. Giveaway on Instagram. Oh, fuck me. Do I think long term that we're gonna revisit the yearly lows? I don't know. It's the $1 million question. If I knew, I would be buying puts or I'd be buying call options. I try not to predict the future. I do have a, I'm thinking that, like, if I really think about what's gonna happen this year in the market, I'm thinking we're gonna rally. I don't know. There's just too many bears. There's too many bears. I think what's gonna happen is the market, we're gonna go into a kind of a bull recession market where the overall economy just kind of is doing whatever, but the stock market starts going back up, squeezing, and then the government ends up doing some type of stimulation, giving people money again, and then we have more inflation, and then we have the next crash. We'll see what happens. Right now, the market pulling back here, 22s. I know what everyone's gonna say. I told you it was a short. I told you to short at the top. Hey, congratulations. I told you, bro. I told you it was a short. I told you. My favorite line. I know. I should have shorted at 35.25. If I would have only shorted perfectly at the top here at 35.25, I should have just had my order ready there. Should have gotten filled. And market down in the 20s now, a little bit deeper pullback. We got that VWAP down there at the 16s here on the ES. 16s on the ES. I'm mostly just a day trader. Oh, someone's talking. Something's happening right now. This is not normal price action. Okay, yep. You should have shorted at the 30s. Fuck me. That was a big move. Right through the 20s down to the 14s. What is going on? All right, so we are now breaking below the VWAP there. VWAP at the 17 level. The ES losing it right now, looking like 10s coming up here. And there's 11s, almost 10. The low on that candle, 1050, so 10s getting touched. This thing just dumped. I'm honestly impressed right now how fast this thing dumped. Well, I definitely don't want to chase this thing now. See, now the problem is it's going to be just a chase shorting down here. Obviously, we don't want to be shorting at the fucking bottom here. So don't go chasing waterfalls. But wowzer, yeah, they dumped that thing down hard. I always quote TLC, baby. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's like the one of the best advice that you can have for day trading. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the VWAP indicator you gotta use. Like that, a little TLC trading video. I can't believe my fucking Instagram account's gone. Some real bullshit. The fuck, man. Little squeeze back up here. Like I said, don't want to be chasing those lows. We want to be selling high, buying low, not the other way around. Right now, sitting here at the 14s, kind of watching to see what happens here, 14-12 area. We got 866 likes. Can we get 1,000 likes here? We're gonna do a giveaway if we do 1,000 likes. So we need 134 more likes to blow up the stream. Can you do it? Can you do it? That was a nasty drop. Nasty drop there. Funny how they held the 10s perfectly. That low from earlier, we held perfectly there. So, well, let's see what happens now. They held right there at that low again. They're at the 10s. So, will they start to push it back up? I think definitely get a possible move, like back up into this 20 area. Kind of see what happens there. Kind of push back up into here and then see if we roll off again. Christos, yes, so get an affiliate deal with Top Step. So if somebody signs up through my link, I get a commission on that. Part of it's like, dude, it's like NASCAR, baby. I'm like the NASCAR of trading. Just got bumper stickers, got stickers everywhere. Sponsors. Professional day trader, professional day trading athlete. We're drinking energy drinks. We're going to the gym. We're pumping the iron. Getting ripped. Do I have any good Discord servers? Right here, baby. This is the best Discord server you could ever find. We're live every morning, 9:15 a.m. If you haven't already hit that like button, blow it up. We need another 86 more likes to get through 1,000 likes here on the stream. That is an FVG on that big boner candle right here. So there should be the idea of kind of pushing back up into this level. I'm thinking 21s, maybe if we push up to 24s, turn that into resistance again, could be a pretty good short opportunity. We'll see. But overall, I mean, that was a quick move down, so I don't want to be too quick. This thing could just be a total just kind of chop around fake out session there, but I would like to see a little bit more of a pushback up here. We got so need 72 more likes here. 72 more likes to get 1,000 likes on the stream. Let's go. All right, we're just sitting back here. We're waiting. We're watching. No rush. No rush. No rush. No rushes. I like to keep it nice and easy, people. Nice and easy. Don't go forcing trades. Don't try to do anything crazy right now. Just patience, my friends. Patience. Honestly, the best thing you can do is just have extreme patience as a day trader. I know it might be boring, right? Like, it's boring to be patient. But I'll tell you one thing. You know what's a lot more fun than being bored? Having money. There's just something magical about having money in the bank. So whenever I think about placing a trade just because I'm bored, I think to myself, well, would I rather be bored and have money, or would I rather be poor and be broke? I'd much rather be bored and have money. Being bored and being rich is a lot better than having fun and being poor. Market trying to push back up here into the 15s again, holding that 10, 12 area down here. Just kind of watching to see what's going to happen here. Kayla, I don't know. Well, I can't get verified on Instagram now because I don't have an Instagram account anymore, so I guess all the scammers can really just go crazy now. What the fuck? It'll be great. There's literally like 50 fake Instagram accounts, and now it's just no one's gonna know who's the real one anymore, so it's amazing. Gotta love it. Epic. Epic fucking scammers. I don't know, man. I woke up this morning and it just said that my Instagram account was disabled for breaking the community guidelines. The fuck knows. I'm gonna be like Foose. You guys remember when Foose lost his Instagram account and he cried about it on Instagram? That was pretty funny. We got 40. We need 44 more likes to hit 1,000 likes here on the stream. Can we do it? We'll do the giveaway here. Too much man nipples. Fuck. I've had that Instagram account for like 10 fucking years too. I'm gonna be so pissed if I have to start another Instagram account and have to make another name, like a fake name. Like how is that gonna help me now? If I have to make another Instagram account and then I can't even have my real name. Oh God. What a joke. That'll be funny. Real funny. Everybody contact Instagram. Reinstate Patrick Wieland. Reinstate him. We need 6 more likes to do the giveaway here. 6 more likes. Can we get all the way to 1,000 likes here today? It's like Christmas time. It's like Christmas morning every morning here on the stream. Just making money, getting likes, having fun. Right now, we're up $3,000 on the day right now, so not a bad way to start the week. Nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy. Just making some money. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let me find a video for you to comment on. What should we do? Which one? Let me look. All right, I got the video. All right. There's a link in the chat box. Go and comment on that video. I will do the giveaway in 5 minutes for the course giveaway. So $600 value, link in the chat box. Hit that link and go leave a comment. Don't write something totally stupid. Write something that's like kind of legible and has some type of brain power behind it. Don't write that you like boner candles or something like that. Yeah, everyone thinks they're comedians up in here. Got a lot of comedians on YouTube. I never knew there were so many comedians out there until I started a YouTube channel, and I found out that there's actually thousands and thousands of comedians. There's a thousand comedians out there every morning. For some reason, I don't know why, but 1,000 comedians every morning tune in to watch me live on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious. Who would have thought that I had so many fans that were comedians? All right, we got all the comments. Who's gotten there? Who hasn't got the comments yet? Let's go. We'll do the giveaway in 2 minutes. So if you haven't already got your comments, get your comment in there now. Let's go. Market at the 13s, kind of chopping around right now here. If I didn't like shorting up at the 30s, I definitely don't like shorting right now, so. If we break through the 10s here, I would say we go test that 4,000 level again. Right now, trying to hold there at the 10-11 area. The VWAP turning into resistance, actually, so. Something to think about. So many comments, so little time. Trying to approve all these comments. Give me one memento, please. Thank you very much. So many comments. So little time. Right now on the book map, watching this 12 area. Got that liquidity down there at the 10s right now. A lot of liquidity above us as well, so. We'll see how she goes. There's a lot of comments. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. My mouse is gonna break. Are you guys hearing me clicking? I'm having to click 500 times to get these comments approved. I'm doing it for you guys, though. I'm doing it for you. I'm bleeding for you guys. Holy crap, there's a lot of comments. All right, we're gonna definitely do the giveaway here in the next minute. So if you haven't already commented, you got 1 minute to get it going. Market chopping around right now here at the 14s, that 10 area, key area. Got to stay above that 10s for the bulls to have any type of chance to get this pushback up here. So watching that 10 area here. If we can't hold 10, well, you got in trouble. You got trouble below 10. Trouble below 10. All right, let's do it. Giveaway time. Dun, 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 dun. Also, if you guys haven't hit me up on Twitter, now that I don't have an Instagram anymore, you got to follow me on Twitter, on the tweets. So there's a link there in my Twitter account as well. If you want to check it out, link right there. So, all right, here we go. Random comment picker. Random comment picker. No, everything's breaking. Everything's breaking now. Market trying to hold there at the 14s. That 10 level needing to hold. Will they hold it there? All right. All right. Random comments. YouTube comment picker. We're gonna filter out any duplicate losers. 3 + 6 = 9. And 300 comments, not bad. That's a pretty 1 in 300 chance to win. And the winner will be, let's see, Golden Boy. Golden Boy, you are the winner. You're a golden boy with a golden ticket. Are you in the chat? Is Mr. Golden Boy in the chat? Mr. Golden Boy, are you here? You got 1 second to claim it. You got 1 second to claim it, Golden Boy. Damn, he's here. Golden Boy's here. We'll do another winner as well. So first winner of the day, Golden Boy. Let's do number 2 winner of the day. And here we go. Another roll, baby. Another roll. Here we go. Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot, you are the second winner of the day. If Golden Boy and Mr. Robot send me an email at Patrick at marketflowtrader.com. Make sure you take a screenshot of you editing the comment. Right now, testing the 10 area here. Back to trading, people. That 10 area about to get broken through here. Watching 10s. Whoa. On the book map, trying to break through that 10 level. Below 10s, you got the 05s next. Look at that iceberg buyer sitting there at the 10s right now, trying to hold it up. 293 contracts just got through there. Will they be able to hold it? 300 contracts. Ouch. Through the 10s now. She's going lower. They dumping it. And below us, down there at the 05s next. The market down there to the 10s, chop around at the 10s right now. Was that just a fake out there? We'll find out here in a second. Drop down to the 08s, back above the 10s right now. Still got some room to go to the downside to touch that pivot there on the SPY, that 396.98 area on the SPY down there. And also we got the pivot on the ES at the 4,000s down there. So still some room to the downside. Will they get all the way down there to the 4,000s next? And trying to push back up here into the 10s now. Market's still going lower now through the 06s there. I wanted to get a little bit more of a pushback up. Was hoping for like a pushback up into that 12 area there to get short. We got to like 1075. Would have just really liked to see this kind of push back up into this 13 EMA one more time. I was kind of sitting there like, oh, if we push 12s, I'll look to get short there. But there's that move down to the 05s now. Still no trades after the trade this morning for me. Wasn't in love with the overall setup, but kind of is what it is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I think getting that break below the VWAP there, below the 20s, was kind of should have been maybe thinking a little bit more. The problem was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna short? I'm gonna short here, knowing that we have that support here. Like I said before, just because the market's moving doesn't always mean that it's a good trade. You know? Just not that simple. Just not that simple, right? Just not that simple. Not that simple. I mean, for drawing the short line now, like, I think you would have wanted to get more of a push up. You know, we basically want to get, the problem is like this breakdown right here. We know that there's support there. So you really kind of, now that we've broken through this kind of overnight low and stuff, well, we got a little bit more to go. I mean, you'd really want like this to kind of get down there and kind of break that 4,000 level and then try to push back up, kind of like down here, push back up, and then get that next leg just short like here. I did not notice that the Dow was down while everything else was up. Problem now is like, do I really want to chase this thing short? Maybe it goes lower, maybe it doesn't. What do I want to do? Do I run the live feed all day? Normally not. Till about 12. We'll go live till 12. On the 3-minute chart, the EMAs are the 80 EMA, the 21, and the 51. Just kind of sitting back here waiting and watching to see what happens next. No real rush right now. I've learned one thing after 6 years of trading, that there really is no rush. Like, it's just, if the trade comes, the trade comes. Like, there's just, it is what it is. You know, like, don't go forcing trades. If you guys want to learn more about the Top Step Combine, you want to get into trading futures, there's a link there in the chat box to learn more about it. Go through the process. You can trade on the same platforms that I use. I use TS Trader. They've got Ninja Trader and TradingView on there as well. A bunch of other platforms there. But basically, the way that it works, you get into the Top Step Combine, you go through the Combine, you then keep your first $5,000, and then you got a 90-10 profit split after that. They actually just changed the payouts as well, so lots of great stuff going on with Top Step. So if you want to learn more, there's a link there in the chat box. And yeah, start trading futures today. The nice thing about it is you can literally, like I said, you can start trading futures today. You can sign up literally today and start trading, go through the Combine, and then once you're into a funded account, you then keep 90% of your profits. So with the payouts now, they just have it a different payout provider, so it's going to be a lot faster. And then also, the way that it works is basically you just need to have 5 green days in the Top Step in your funded account to request a payout. They don't need to be 5 consecutive green days. They just need to be 5 green days in general. So the nice thing is, like, you could basically request a payout every 5 days. You know, a lot of other programs or other funding account, they only let you withdraw maybe once a month, or they have certain rules like on timing and stuff. But with Top Step, it's basically just every 5 green days. So if you're green Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can then request a withdrawal. So I wouldn't, realistically, it does not take 5 months to pass. That's no. I would say you could basically go through the Combine in a minimum of 8 days. You know, you might have a couple red days, but it only takes a minimum of 8 days to get through it. So anyone that says it takes 5 months, I wouldn't say that's like yeah, so basically every 5 days that you have green in the funded account, let's say you make, you know, $100 every day for 5 days straight, well, then you can request a payout. So, and it's nice. It's all linked up with your bank account now and stuff with their new program. So they just, I think it's through ACH. Right now at the 06s, just kind of going sideways here, making this little leg. Thinking possibly kind of break down here, touch that 4,000 level next. We got that pivot point on the SPY down there. We got the pivot point on the ES. The problem with Apex, though, is that they have a trailing loss drawdown, trailing drawdown. So let's say you're in the combine, let's say you're in the evaluation for Apex, and let's say you're up $1,000 on the trade, but then you don't take profit, and then you end up getting out for break even. Well, your max drawdown goes up $1,000 even though you didn't take $1,000 in profit. So I do think that's very difficult for new traders, because a lot of new traders battle the fact of like not taking profit. So if you are, let's say you're up $2,000, well, all of a sudden, if you get out for break even, your trailing drawdown loss or whatever it is now $2,000 higher because you didn't take profit on that $2,000 profit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's so many different funding programs out there. The reason I use TopStep, that I've been working with TopStep, is, you know, they've been around for over 10 years. I've talked to all the guys. They're in Chicago. They're legitimate, you know, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to partner with a company that is, you know, has a track record. The last thing that I want to do is promote a company. I'm not saying that any other company is a scam, but I'm just saying that was really important for me to work with TopStep because, you know, they're actually in Chicago. I talked to the CEO. I've talked to the guys that work there. You know, these are real people. There's a lot. I would say there are some questionable funding programs out there. I'm not like saying anybody specific, but there definitely are some questionable funding programs out there that look super scammy. You go to their website and you're like, it looks like a first grader built their website. It's definitely scammy. So TopStep no longer does the trailing drawdown, the weekly drawdown either. Right now, battling this 05 level, watching the book map here. If you guys want to learn more about book map as well, just get all the sponsors, all the plugs out there. Plug. There's a link there in the chat box to learn more about book map, to see the market in different ways. You got any questions about book map? Let's talk about it right now, kind of what we're looking at here. You can see that liquidity down there at the 03s kind of acting as a magnet right now, trying to pull that down here. The market's moving in waves, right? Trying to find the buyers, trying to find the sellers. And the book map kind of illustrates that, paints a picture showing us where that liquidity is on the heat map here. I mean, for reading it, you're basically looking, you know, like 08s right now. You can see there's some sellers sitting there. You got the 03s, you got some buyers down there. And it's just a battle between the buyers and sellers. Battle here. And the more you zoom in, like basically the faster that data's coming across. And if you zoom out, basically like these dotted lines right here, at this point, this is a 2-minute time frame kind of between those dotted lines, and then this is like a 15-minute time frame. So these 15-minute, like between these dotted lines, this would be like a 15-minute candle basically showing that action there. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you want to think about funding companies, I think It is what it is. But I think there are people out there that have found success trading through that. You know, a lot of people. Some people. I saw a guy in India. He didn't have his own capital to start trading, so he got into a funded account, and then, you know, now he's making money trading somebody else's money. So I think there are people out there that benefit it. If you have your own money, you don't need a funded account. Well, hey, that's totally fine. You know, it is what it is. But I do think there is a reward for kind of going through the combine in the sense of just like a mental. It's like a mental thing as well, right? Like as a trader, to be like, hey, look, like, you know, I followed the rules. I went through the combine. I did it, and I was successful. Like, there's definitely a confidence booster to that. We got that pivot point on the ES down there at the 4,001. I'm pretty impressed with this pullback here that we got so far. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely was a lot more drastic than I was thinking it was gonna be. But the great thing about trading is you don't have to always be right, right? You don't have to always be right. You just got to be right a certain amount of times, percentage-wise, to be profitable. I mean, you really only need like a 30% win-loss ratio. If your winners are a lot bit, you know, 3 to 5 times larger than your losers, well, then you only need to be right 30% of the time. So if you want to be green, you want to be right, but it's not always how it is. It's not, trading isn't about being right or wrong. It's about taking the opportunities, looking for the right setups, having patience. Was I wrong to not short here at the top? I don't think so. I think I stuck to my plan, had my overall thesis, and kind of just had to play with that. I was more so surprised that we just like did this candle right here. We just cracked right through there on that 23 break. That was like, whoa. That was more surprising than this whole move in general. But again, it's like the problem is like, do I want to short here, knowing that we got that support there? No. Just because the market's moving, you know, just because the market's going up or down does not mean that it's a good trade. And that's just like a very simple idea. Like, just because the market's moving does not mean that it's a good trade. That's like the one bit of information that you ever learn from me. That's a pretty good idea. So right now the SPY pivot there at the 396s. All right, 397 is trying to hold up there on the SPY right now. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be shorting, you'd be shorting here below that 20s earlier. When we broke below the VWAP on like the SPY, we broke below the VWAP right there. That would have been a pretty kind of, but like I said, just wasn't in love with the fact that we're shorting here and we know that there's this bounce right there. I don't know. I don't really like shorting into resistance, to be honest. And here's just bounce back right now, back above the 10s. So the market is showing us that even though everyone's thinking about being short, the market is going to do what it's going to do, and it's pushing back up here right now. I mean, I don't think shorting at the see, it's one thing in hindsight, it's easy, right? Like in hindsight, it's easy to be like, oh, I should have shorted right there. That's like, yeah, everybody and their fucking mom would tell you that. Everybody watching this live stream could say, oh yeah, that was the best short today, was at 35s. But the problem was when we were at 35s, was I thinking about shorting? No. It's always the coulda, the shoulda, the woulda, the hindsight, my friends. Still on the day, we're up $3,200, $3,200, $3,275. Can't complain about that. One trade, nice and easy, no losers today. Don't need to go crazy, just need to have, I mean, literally, if you think about it, making $3,000, $4,000 a day all month long, let's say, you know, even on you get 20 trading days in a month, times $3,000, I mean, that's $60,000 a month you're making, so I ain't gonna complain about that. I will go to the gym today, that's for sure. There's always one guarantee, that I will go to the gym. No matter if the stock market's up or down, I'm going to the gym, baby. No matter how much money I make, no matter how much money I make or how much money I lose, there's one consistent, and that's going to the gym. Did I have a steak for breakfast? Not yet. It's still pretty early. It's only, I wake up at 4 a.m. here. I normally don't eat until after the gym. And the market's squeezing back up right now to the 12s. Good thing we didn't short down at the 4,000s. Or down here. Imagine if you're shorting down here at the 05s. Bad, bad, bad. Why aren't my gym gains as big as my trades? I don't know. I feel like my gym gains are pretty good. Anybody wants to come work out with me and see my gym gains? I'll show you. I'll show you what some gym gains. I'm gonna say, this might sound pretty fucked up, but I'm gonna say that 99% of the people in the chat would die at the gym with me. I'm just putting that out there. 99%. I'm in the 1 percentile, baby. All right, so we're just kind of watching here, pushing this up, pushing this back up here. MACD trying to cross back up here. We bounced perfectly off that pivot there, pretty much on the SPY. Back up to the 13s. You got that resistance coming up at the 19s, 20s. I'm 6'1", 200 pounds of pure muscle. Fuck, like, well, I can't even post that I'm at the gym and I'm on Instagram anymore. What am I gonna do? There might be something wrong with me. Like, should I be upset that my Instagram got deleted? I mean, I need it for business. I had 26,000 followers. I really don't want to start a new Instagram, that's for sure. This sucks. I don't want to start again. You fucking assholes. don't know why it got deleted. I put an appeal in, but they said that it said decision has already been made. I don't know. It's really fucked. Yeah, it says you can't use Instagram because your account didn't follow our community guidelines. This decision can't be reversed either because they've already reviewed it. What the fuck? If I add protein to my diet, I may start building muscle any day now. What kind of protein should I have? Should I get the vegan kind? Some plant-based protein, some brown rice protein? I was kidding. I was kidding, by the way. I was fucking kidding, guys. I think I know which protein to take. On a normal day, I'm eating 12 eggs, 2 steaks, whey protein, yeah. I'm gonna have to avoid taking health advice from the YouTube chat. Not that you guys don't seem like you're very health conscious people, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to flip this thingy. Oh, we're upside down. Go back. No, wait. Flip horizontal. Right now, watching the book map here. Got that liquidity sitting at the 10s right now. That area earlier that we lost, that support now turning into support again. There are the 10s on the book map. Yeah, I drink about 2 gallons of water per day. 2 gallons of water per day. It's pretty good, I think. Market trying to push back up here now. We're touching that 21 EMA there. 21 EMA, that blue line. Will this be resistance here? Start to turn back down. I paid 19 cents commission on Trade of 8. Fried chicken tastes way better. Yeah. Fried chicken also is not good for you. Anything fried is never good for you. Although I do love some fried chicken, don't get me wrong. When would I go long again? I think at the end of the day here, well, I think, you know, what you really got to be looking at here is, do we push back through the VWAP here? If we get back above the VWAP, then we start thinking about getting long, but as of right now, we're below the VWAP, so I would be looking more towards short setups. But we also know we just bounced off that pivot point there. I'm honestly not really in a rush to do anything right now in terms of taking trades here. Yeah, I got like something in my foot. Piece of glass or something. Feel it. Ow. Ow. What is that? I got a piece of glass in my foot. My max bench press, what is that? 2 plates. That's, fuck. Why is the math like so hard? My bench press is pretty weak, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, my max bench press like now is like 205, 210 maybe. But I can deadlift like 420 pounds. Oh yeah. Deadlift, baby. I'm also not like really like a bodybuilder. Yeah, I was repping 185. But my max is is not, that's about 80. That I was repping 80%. We're doing 5x5s. My squat's probably like 300 something. Do you have a family? I do not have a family. Yeah, but guys, like I'm not a bodybuilder. Like I'm not in there fucking just lifting like doing bodybuilding shit all day. And we do a lot of like cardio, and I mean it's like CrossFit style. So just because you can bench press 235 pounds doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to do 100 calories on the rower and then do bench presses. The surf has been big, had some big waves lately. I used to do jiu-jitsu. And just starting to look to see what's going on here. 14-15 area on the book map right now. We got some resistance right there at the 15s showing up. If you want to learn more about the book map, there's a link there in the chat box. I'm pretty much using the book map every day for my trading here and what I'm looking at, what I'm focused on, levels and stuff like that. How's the relocation project? The relocation project is not going very well. I haven't relocated. Still in Hawaii. I might just end up staying in Hawaii a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Ugh. I got a million things to figure out in my life. A million things. Like I'm kind of at the point now where I'm ready to move back to the mainland, but I also love where I live, so it's a battle, right? It's a battle between figuring out, should I move back to Florida? Should I stay in Hawaii? Do I move somewhere else? I don't know. I've been in Hawaii now for almost, what, 2-3 years? We need a Chipotle in Hawaii. If there was a Chipotle in Hawaii, I would never leave. I'd be totally fine then. But not having a Chipotle really makes it hard on me. Market trying to push back up now through this 15 area. There's a bunch of liquidity on the book map here. Through that 15s, you got the 20s coming up next. And then we'll test that VWAP. VWAP right now at the 15, 16 area. So let's see what happens here. Is this the reversal? Get this pushed back through the VWAP now. Good thing we didn't short at the 05 level. Like I said, was not trying to chase that short down there for this exact reason. Chipotle is not overpriced. Oh, I'll buy Chipotle every day. When I was in New York City, I was eating Chipotle twice a day. Literally, I was having fucking Chipotle twice a day. I got a problem. Why would I not short right now? I mean, market's trying to push back up. We touched that pivot point down there. We're right there at the VWAP. I don't think it's time to short just yet. Because you really want this. You want this kind of breakdown again here. I wouldn't want to just short like right here at the 15s. I'd wait for kind of get back below the 10s if I was in a short at this point. Yeah, we put in that higher low right there. So the battle is real. We'll find out what happens here later on today. But right now, just sitting there at the 15s. Got a bunch of liquidity there at the 15s right now and 16 levels. So market trying to push through there. Need more volume, more action. Like I said earlier, just because the market's moving doesn't mean that there's a good setup. Just be patient, my friends. Be patient. I don't really look at the VIX, to be honest. I know some people like use the VIX as an indicator, but I've tried to use it in the past and I never really found much success with it. I think obviously when the move's happening and the market's going down, the VIX is obviously going up and blah, blah, blah. The SVP is the session volume range volume profile. So like when you zoom out here, you can see kind of where those bigger areas of volume are traded at. You can see how we didn't have much volume from the 30s down to the 20s, but pretty much where we're at right now, that's like the peak of the volume. So this area is kind of more of a battle zone to figure out where it wants to go through next. We get above that 20s there, and then we have plenty of room till about 30s again. So, and then COB is the current order book. Hamas, there's a video on my channel talking about different scalping strategies. I think it's a pretty good video if you're wondering about my strategy. It'll be easier for you to watch the video than for me to explain it right now, to be honest. So I'll give you a little link right there. So link there in the chat box to that video breaking down scalping strategies that I use. The red, blue, and orange lines on the book map. Well, the more red that you see there, the more liquidity. This is a heat map. So the market basically showing where those orders are, where the buyers and sellers are. And right now trying to get through that 15 here. The next level is 16. So the darker areas where it's more red at, that's where there's more liquidity at. That's where there's more orders sitting at. And you see this yellow area right here. Obviously yellow turns into red. And then the blue is where it's a little bit less liquidity. And right now you can see that liquidity clearing out there. Clearing out there right now at the 15s. Will they be able to push it higher? When did I first start trading? How old was I? That would have, I was started my YouTube channel in 2017. So that was what, 3 years ago? I'm 34 now. So yeah. That wasn't 3 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So I was like 28, I guess. Right? Yeah. Like 27, 28. '27, 28. Back when I was a young whippersnapper. Just a young whippersnapper. Now I'm old and don't have an Instagram account. That's how old I am. I'm so old that I no longer have an Instagram account. You know, when you're in your 20s, you're like, oh, Instagram is the coolest thing ever. And then when you're 34, you lose your Instagram account and it's just all downhill from there. Just all downhill from there. My life is just on a downhill trajectory. Now that I've peaked. It was like 2016, 2017. I gotta get life alert. If I'm in a red trade, I just press the button. Oh, help me. Help me. They call me like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm losing money. I'm in the red. I'm in the red. I'm in the red right now. Help me. The market has fallen and it can't get back up. My P&L's fallen and I can't get back up. Oh, man. Do I think we're gonna push up higher here? Yeah, don't quote me, but I'm thinking we're gonna push higher. If we get above, I mean, I just think if we get above the VWAP here on the ES, we get above the VWAP here, we can start pushing back up. We touched that pivot point down there. I still feel like there was, I don't, somebody was like, somebody must have talked or something must have been said that we broke down earlier, but right now, holding that pivot point down there. If we get above the VWAP here, I'd be bullish right now, testing that VWAP multiple times. So just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching here to see if we can get that push above that VWAP. You know what I'm really upset about? I should have, I don't know. This right here. Solana. I was sitting around thinking like, oh, the other day this thing got down to like $8. Where do you at? $8 was the low. And I was sitting there and I'm like, man, this thing's getting murdered right now just because all that FTX stuff was going on and everything. And I was sitting there, I was like, I was this close. I was this close to just putting 10 grand, just buying 10 grand worth. I literally posted on Twitter, I was like, maybe I'll just buy 10 grand worth. Buy 10 grand and let it ride. I think we'll probably get more opportunities here with crypto, but that would have been the play right there. 10 grand at $9. Sell for 100% profit right now. It is what it is. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. A little late now. Right now, trying to push above the VWAP. We got the VWAP at the 4,015s right here, so. Hindsight is always a bitch. That is very true. Very true. I keep looking at my phone like I'm gonna post something on Instagram, but I'm not. I'm having withdrawals right now. Serious withdrawals. So right now I'm getting stuck there at the VWAP. VWAP testing, VWAP. Test 1, 2, test 2, 2, 3, 4. That VWAP right there right now on the 15-minute chart holding us down there. So let's see what happens here. Or just kind of sitting back, being patient and waiting and watching. Sue the liquor store for selling me the liquor. Those sons of bitches. I went to the liquor store, I gave them $100, and they gave me a bottle of whiskey. And now I'm addicted. I'm suing them. That'd be like somebody suing Patrick Wieland for getting them addicted to day trading. Patrick made me do it. I watched his live streams, I saw him making money, and now I'm addicted and I'm gonna sue him. It's bullshit. He doesn't tell me exactly where to enter. He doesn't tell me exactly when to sell. I'm suing Patrick Wieland for just gross negligence. That would be what would happen for sure. Somebody's gonna create a class action lawsuit. Patrick doesn't tell me when to buy. I'm suing him. Patrick made $3,000 and I didn't make any money, so I am now suing him for his actions. This is bullshit. It's not allowable. I literally have a piece of glass in my foot and I don't know what to do. I got a lot of problems this morning. We woke up with all kinds of problems. I got glass in my foot. We don't have an Instagram account. We've only made $3,000. It's been a rough day, my friends. It's been a rough day here, but luckily we got 1,000 likes on the stream, so that makes things a little bit better. Imagine if I was in the red right now. If I had a red day right now, I would just quit. If I was red, I'd just quit. I'd just quit life. Just quit it. Be done. Just walk out the back door, walk off in the woods, give up, be done. I give up. Explaining my trade earlier, I think that was pretty self-explanatory, but basically we're looking for this to break out there earlier this morning. Above the 20s, we had the high on this candle right here was the 18s, so we're basically looking to jump in once we break above the high of this candle, and then looking for that move up into the 40s. I took him out a little bit of profit right there, and yeah, that's all we needed. Nice and easy. Right now on the book map, trying to get this push through the 15s, looking very much like it wants to go through 15s on the book map here. Get through 17 and 18, 19s coming up there and next. Just got to get above that VWAP there. Turn the VWAP into support is what we want to see here. I like my candle short and fat. Sometimes I like to trade like this. Just go like this. Oh. Technical analysis. This is some of the best technical analysis you could ever really have right here. You just want to get those candles nice and short. And then, oh, where's the market going to go? Well, I think it's going to go up at any moment now. Gonna get the breakout, baby. Getting the breakout here. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We'll make them bigger. Oh, like this? Which one's better? I think like this is a pretty good medium. I think this is a good happy medium. I like that. Like, I like that people, like we have like our own inside jokes. Like the live stream we got our own inside jokes. It's kind of funny. Like that's how real this live stream is. Like people literally, like we come up with our own inside jokes. People would probably watch the live stream and be like, why is this guy talking about major correction right now? What's he talking about? But if you were here last week, you know about the major correction. The major correction. At any moment now, there's a major correction coming. So I enjoy that, like we got our own little inside jokes over here on the stream. Who else is doing it like we're doing it? I don't know anybody else. #1 day trader live on YouTube, baby. Let's go. Push it back up here above the 15s right now. The MACD crossed earlier down there, a little breakout. See, the problem right now is we're just in this chop zone. This is pretty much where we're at. And I know that we're in the chop zone just by simply looking here at the volume profile. Like, look, that's pretty much where all this action's been traded at here. And, you know, really at this point, what we want to see, like if we want to get long, like we want to get a push above 20s, try to clear out of that chop area, get above the 20 area here. And then we start thinking about like kind of pushing from 20s to 30s and then possibly up there to the 40s today. But right now, I think as long as we're below that 20 area, there's really not much reason to think about doing anything here. Even shorting, like I wouldn't want to short, I wouldn't want to get long. It's basically just stay out of the chop. We got over 4,000 on Friday. I was fucking right about that. You can say I was wrong, you can say I was right, but I was right, baby. We got all the way to the 4,020 on Friday. All the way up to the 4,020 on Friday. Patrick Wieland, thank you very much. Yeah, that was, remember we had that break. This was the setup on Friday. If you didn't tune in on Friday, we had this huge sell-off pre-market. And then as soon as the market opened, I was like, nope, we're going to go back up. We're going to squeeze back up here. And I had that 4,000 target for the break over 4,000. We got all the way up there to 4,020. So, you know, when you're good, baby. When you're good, you're good. Patrick Wieland, the best looking, smartest day trader in the world. I didn't give myself that title. It just somebody else did. Forgot their name though. Far from living in a dream, my friend. This is reality. No, it's not self-announced. It's actually given. There was a voting. All the YouTubers on YouTube all got together and everybody voted. Patrick Wieland, best looking, smartest day trader on YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna like not accept that honor. If you ask any other YouTuber out there, they will tell you Patrick Wieland, best looking, smartest, best trader there is. No, definitely was not dreaming. That was a reality. And trying to push back up here, just kind of watching to see, did you do that 20 area? Actually, Ross Cameron nominated me. It was his nomination. He said it's time for him to pass on the torch to a younger, better looking, better in shape Ginger. There can only be one Ginger who runs the internet on YouTube trading, and that's obviously me. The funny part is when I first started trading on YouTube, when I started making videos, I'm telling you, like there wasn't 1,000 people making YouTube videos about day trading. Back in 2016, it was just me, Clay Trader, and Ross Cameron. The OGs. And now we got all these humble traders out there. Humbled. I'm still confused how humble trader has 1 million followers. I'm pretty sure it's because of the pole dancing video. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99.9% sure that the reason that humble trader has 1 million followers is because of her stripper pole video. I'm just putting that out there. Well, I'm gonna make a stripper video. You guys get ready. Any day now. Patrick Wieland stripper pole. Gonna get crazy. I pretty much already make that video that I posted on Saturday. That was pretty much me, or on Sunday, or yesterday actually, for the vlog. I mean, I wasn't wearing a shirt the whole video. I thought I'd get more views on it, but nope, not enough. More stripper poles, less working out. Now I know. Now I know. The chop is real right now. The market just kind of grinding back up right now. No real setups for me. I'm staying out of it. I don't want to give back any profit from this morning. This morning was an easy setup, an easy move. I like to make easy money, guys and girls. I like to make easy money. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like looking at the chart being like, well, I think it might go up. I think it might go down. No, I want to be looking at the chart and being like, hey, this thing's going to fucking 40, right? Like, I want to be sitting here like we were earlier and it's like, hey, this thing's gonna break. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. I don't want to be sitting here thinking like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that's a really good gauge too. Like, if you're sitting here and you're looking at the chart and you're trying to figure out if you should trade, should you get long, should you get short, what should you do? If you're asking yourself those questions, there's probably not a good setup. Like, if the setup is not obvious, then it's not a good setup. Like, I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, I want to know exactly what's going to happen. Right? Like, I want to be like, hey, we're going to get this move. Over 20s, we're going. Right? Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, well, it might go higher, it might go lower. No. I want to have confidence. I want to have that power. So, that's what I'm looking at. On the day right now, we're up $3,275.50. $3,275. I know some of my competition out there is making less money than me. It's not their fault. It just, you know, when you're this good looking, when you're this smart, it's hard to beat it. So if you want to tune into the #1 day trading channel, hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that like button. You know where to be. 9:15 a.m. live right here. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, I just want to, what you'd want to see here for this setup, for me personally, I want to see this thing get above the 20s here, kind of push up, turn 20s into support, and then we get that breakout, and then we're like, hey, you know, we're looking to get long, basically, on this retest area, kind of on that next breakout like that. Like, X marks the spot, right? The problem with like just buying right here is if we push up, maybe we chop some more and then we go back down. You know, if we buy the breakout, we can just pull back down. We want to basically get that confirmation, especially here we are. It's 12 o'clock, the middle of the day. So we kind of want to push up, show strength, and then we're kind of jumping in once we get that breakout after that, you know, after that support bounce. So that's what I'm looking for here. Nice and easy, baby. Nah, Ricky doesn't count. Ricky's just a little fucking dweeb. I pretend that Ricky doesn't exist because his trading doesn't exist. Ricky doesn't actually trade. He just talks about buying cars and selling cars and trading. I still to this day have not seen someone who can be more of a dweeb than Ricky. And then he had a baby. Gosh, that poor baby. Imagine if your dad was Ricky Gutierrez. Ugh. Talk about growing up in the most dweebish of dweeb lives. So right now, pulling back here. Is this the move down again? We pushed up that VWAP. We got stuck at the VWAP there. I still don't love it for a short. I don't love it for a long at this level. I think it's still just kind of in that chop zone. No, Philip, he doesn't though. Ricky doesn't. I've never seen someone more full of shit. Like you could literally fill up a 5-gallon bucket full of cow shit and it would still have less shit in it than Ricky. You just know he's full of shit because you just see his neck. His neck alone, just like it's a red flag for that kid is full of shit. Oh God. My favorite too was like when he was claiming to be Arizona's youngest millionaire, and then he was also posting about needing to get roommates. Hey everybody, I'm a millionaire and I'm looking to get at least 20 roommates for my house. I live in a 4-bedroom house. I'm hoping to have at least 20 dudes living with me. I put bunk beds in every room. It'll be great. We can have sleepovers. We can talk about trading. We can talk about PPPs and stuff and cars, and we can buy cars and sell cars. It'll be great. Literally, come on. Name one millionaire out there who's literally looking for roommates, trying to get a bunch of dudes to live with him. SBF. Yeah, SBF also had roommates. So hey, there's something to be said about millionaires who want roommates. Maybe they're not actually millionaires. If your millionaire trader guru is looking for roommates, then you might want to be worried. Ross Cameron, I mean, I think Ross Cameron's the GOAT, man. He's the greatest of all time. He's the #1 day trading YouTuber there ever has been. He makes millions of dollars selling courses and he's living a great life. No, I got nothing. I got no hate against him. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't have any hate towards anybody. What I say here on the stream is in full just banter, you know? I got nothing against Ricky. Is Ricky a dweeb? 100%. Do I hate him? No. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's a dweeb. Like, does that mean I'm a bad person because I'm saying he's a dweeb? I think a lot of people would agree with me. He's a dweeb. You know, I'm just over here spitting facts. People don't like the hard truth. But that's all I got. What's a dweeb? I don't know. What is a dweeb actually? Let's look at what's the Urban Dictionary for dweeb. Urban dweeb. Oh yeah, it's just the Urban Dictionary is a dweeb that is intellectually and socially inept. Yeah, I think it's a geek. It's a nerd. It's a dork. That's fucking Ricky Gutierrez all day. Come on. It's not even like me being mean. It's just like that's his definition. If there was a picture Urban Dictionary, dweeb. Ricky Gutierrez. And the market pulling back here down to the 12s again. Like I said, kind of just in this area of chop. I'm staying out of it. It's 12:15. I've already made my money this morning. I made it easy. We made our money in the first 30 minutes and then it's over. Not over, but I took it. I took my profit. Would I slap Ricky Kids for $1 million? No. That would be fucked up. I'm not a mean person. I'm a nice person that just likes to tell people the truth, and they don't like the truth. So that makes me a mean person. I would have 1 million followers on YouTube if I never talked about the truth. You know, if I told people that AMC was gonna go to $1,000 instead of telling them that AMC was gonna go to 0, yeah, I'd have 1 million followers, you know? I'd have a lot more followers, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. You know, AMC's at $5. When AMC was up here, oh, we gotta go so far back. No, that's there, yeah. When we were up here at the 40, 50 level, well, I think it was like 60s, 70s back then, but I told everyone that AMC was going to single digits, and everyone said that Patrick Wieland's, he's so mean. He's the biggest hater in the world. And what's funny is now that trades or whatever, everybody loved trades back when AMC was going up. Now they're all starting to jump off the bandwagon. But the funny thing is, none of those AMC people ever came back to say sorry to Patrick. Not one of them. I'm still waiting for their apologies. Jerma, get the fuck out of my live stream. Don't tell me what to do. I'll talk about anyone's success and I want. Listen, if you don't like what I'm talking about, hit that fucking X button right now. Get the fuck off the live stream. Go somewhere else. I will never change who I am or what I'm going to talk about based on someone in the live stream telling me to change. So get the fuck out. I literally don't give a fuck. 0 fucks given. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And I love you guys. Am I conservative? No, I'm a moderate. I believe in less government interaction. I believe in people being able to marry whoever they want, no matter what sex or blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I don't really... As long as whatever you're doing doesn't affect me, doesn't cause harm or issues for other people, then I got no problem with it. The problem is when you start, you know, causing problems for other people, well, then there's an issue. Oh, AG Red, he knows me so well. Guys, by the way, this live stream, what you're seeing, this is entertainment, right? Do I get a little bit more excited on live stream than I would maybe in real life talking about stuff? Yeah. I get bored. I get very bored here. I need interaction. And I'm just on the live stream talking to a camera. But I appreciate when people that think I'm an idiot or whatever they hate, they still watch. You know why they still watch me? Because I'm still winning. And there's nothing they hate more than seeing me winning. They're like, damn it. He's too good. He's too good. Right now, pulling back down here into the 10s. We broke below that 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. I was sitting there looking at a possible short, but like I said, I just don't love the price action right now. I don't really see a reason to to take a trade just because we're moving here. So don't want to get chopped up. It's so easy to get chopped up right now, even though it's like, oh, it looks like a nice short. It would just be easy for this to chop back to the 14, 15 level. And then, no, AG Red. No. Don't act. You're not the fucking victim now. You just told me that I play victim. AG Red says that, I'm highly emotional, resentful person, and it bleeds out in every live stream where I play victim. And then now he says, I think you're a good trader. I'm trying to learn from you. No. Get the fuck out. You don't want, no, just go. Just go now. I want you to go watch somebody else and listen to their bullshit. You can't play, like, you can't talk shit and then be like, well, you know, I want to learn from you too. No. That's not how this works. I wish I could just ban everybody that talks shit and just done forever. But the problem is they could just come back anyway. So, done. You know, you either gotta love Patrick for what it is, or you gotta get the fuck out, you know? That's just how it is. Well, it's just funny. Like, it's just funny because, like I said, people, they love to talk shit, but they also love to watch. I can't even talk about half the shit that goes on in my life because people get all butthurt. But let's just say people like to cry. People like to cry. When Patrick's mean, they like to cry, and then people get upset, and then other people have to intervene. Nikita's up $9,000 on the day. Let's go. See, like these little moves right now, just these are not conducive to trading. So it's not the kind of action that we want to get here. Oh. And now down there to the 09s. Some more selling pressure coming through here. '09, '08 level. I don't know. I think it might just be a good time to walk away. Momentum just kind of slowing down here. We're still getting a little bit of moves, but I don't know. Is it really worth it for me to continue on this journey? I feel like no matter what, I'm gonna like it's either got to be a really good setup at this point for me to risk anything. So once I get to that one, I feel like once I get in this mindset where I'm just like, it's either got to be something really amazing or I'm not gonna take a trade, then I normally like end up not taking any more trades. I like the idea of just being done though. I do like that idea. It's nice just to you know, make $3,000, walk away. So on the day right now, we're up 37 30, why do I keep saying 37? 3,275.50 on the day right there. So I'm totally fine with that. Happy. Take the profit and just kind of walk away now. I can't complain. So am I doing trade copying into other accounts? I'm not doing it. Trade8 does offer that now though. We've been live on YouTube now for over 3 hours. So, man. Patrick Wieland live on the YouTube. 3 hours. Woo, baby. Yeah, we got Golden Boy and then Mr. Robot won the second one. So, not a bad day. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow morning. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and the like button, all the buttons down below. You know what to do. Right now I'm trying to dip down here. If you guys want to learn more about Top Step, there's a link there in the chat box. I think on that note, what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and sign out for you guys. I'll turn off and then the market will end up moving. So get ready. The minute that I turn on the live stream is when the market will move here. So if you aren't prepared, get ready. We'll see. But I think it's a good time just to kind of walk away here, this choppy action. We'll come back tomorrow morning. We got more action this week coming up, 9:15 a.m. live on the YouTube. And I'll see you guys then tomorrow. Peace to the Middle East. Good day, good day, good day. Enjoying day. We had some moments of real heartfelt experience and doing it all live right here on the YouTube for you guys. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. You know what to do. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Peace to the Middle East.